Yes, did not take out its Asia low yet. So there is a bit of SMT happening right now. Until we get through there and you see some displacement through there, then you don't know if it's gonna go for Tuesday and Wednesday's low. And I'm looking for price to run from that new day open the gap, maybe lower. If it starts closing above it, then it's most likely a range day and it's coming back for these highs. People are thinking this is a sell. It's coming back for these internal highs, and maybe it just consolidates for the rest of the day. If we start running through this up close candle right here and these down close candles and this new day open the gap, right, and we start closing above here. What's good? It's your bro Lo, and I'm bringing you guys another saucy trading video. Let's get it, man. What's good, y'all? It's NFP week. It's a Thursday, day right before NFP week. Protocol is I'm not trading shit, but I do want to study what it does when price doesn't want to expand. So I'm already thinking price is not going to expand too much today, especially because you have NFP week. Right now, this is the previous weekly high, previous weekly low of NASDAQ on the daily chart, right, where we're coming back inside of 50% of that high to low, right, range. Pigs get slaughtered in the middle. I'm not thinking it's going to expand today. It did take out yesterday's high, which was Wednesday's high, and had a little short reversal. Not a short. Well, it took a minute, all this back and forth, but it had a reversal here. To be honest with you, I don't know where price is gonna go. All I could think is maybe some internal liquidity, which is down in here. Since we took out this high at 7 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock took out this high, and then actually it's a 6 o'clock high up here too. But we took out 7 o'clock's high, right? Which was relative equal highs here. And then we're getting not a displacement, but a run lower. So right now, I'm really not looking to trade, but I would like to see, does price gravitate towards here? This sell side liquidity pool right here, right? So does it gravitate towards there? Here's midnight open price. The down close candle at 2 o'clock. I don't trust that London, but I do think it can run for Asia. I'm not going to participate in it because it's going to be possibly high resistant. May do one more run up to that order block open, right? Open in price. And then maybe go lower. But once it hits that new day opening gap, there's no telling what it does after it runs out London's low. Will it still use that new day opening gap to go higher, right? Or do we trade through it? And once we trade through it, do we get down into here? And could we even possibly come and clean up Wednesday's lows that we created right here? Because look how clean these lows look, right? Look how clean this low looks right here, not taking out that previous daily low. And we're not looking to expand today. We're looking to just trade inside of this range from the weekly to the this Tuesday low. I think it's just gonna range in between there and take out any buy side or sell side in there, right? So chilling today, seeing what happens. Right now, I'm downstairs, you feel me, drinking a little bit of coffee. You know what I mean? This coffee slap. And I'm going to show you guys how I look outside. You feel me? Hold on. So, boom. Y'all can see. This is the outside of the Airbnb that I'm staying at. Airbnb is really beautiful. Like, if you just look, very, very beautiful. We got flowers and shit out here, all type of shit. But yeah, I could just sit out here and trade, sit in the chairs and shit, and just trade and shit. You know, I need. Yeah, I'm out here walking outside with this MacBook. But yeah, it's cool type shit. Some light. You feel me? I'm not too stressed, right? Even with this situation, you feel me, on finding a place to live and shit, but everything is gonna set up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so I'm just chilling. No trades today. I'm cutting down my trade frequency. I'm not trying to trade too much, right? Two to three good setups a week is all I'm looking for. And since it's NFP week, thank you, but since it's NFP week, there's no reason for me to like rush into trades or over trade type shit. I think those two trades that I took yesterday is enough. You feel me, for the week, especially since I made 300 this week. It's really windy. I'm right next to the water. Now I'm in a city where it's like right next to the water. So it's been like super windy and shit. Like you can see like the clouds be moving all fast. Like look how windy this shit is. Super windy. It be going back and forth. It even be like it be raining for like 20 minutes, like a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and then it's all sunny and shit. Like it's been happening for like the past 2 days. Once market opens up, we'll see what happens. See if price runs towards these new day opening gaps. We also took out the previous daily high for ES as well, right? So you can see ES previous daily high is taken out. Are we gonna run lower? Are we gonna run through that new day opening gap, or do we use it, the current new day opening gap, or do we use it as support, take out London's low and start climbing higher? But then we'll have to contest with this volume imbalance on the daily, right? This old volume imbalance right here that I drew out in time. So we're struggling to get through that. We're struggling to get through that right now. So to be honest with you, I wouldn't trade today. If you look thinking to trade today, I cut risk, maybe don't trade. You know what I mean? Just wait for next week. Study price. Study. It's good to. A lot of people say it's not good to like look at the market. There's no reason to look at the market during days like this, but it's good to study it to know that, because you know that you're in a condition where price is most likely not going to expand. It's going to be search and destroy. Maybe it's going to be weird. So it's good to study these type of conditions to understand, like, okay, I'm in this type of condition. Because say one day, right, where there's no NFP week, there's it might be high impact news, you never know, but it might be a day that's weird, and you see the characteristics of price of what it does when that day might be weird, where it's all choppy, it's all consolidated, it's dookie cheeks. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to study these type of days, not trade, not paper trade, right? People think they should paper trade it. If you paper trade it, all it's gonna do is all it's gonna do is basically train your mind to take trades in these type of conditions. So it's really not even good to paper trade in these type of conditions, but it's good to study it. Good to study what range are we in, right? Where's the previous daily low? Where's the previous daily high? How are we trading at key levels? Are we expanding? Are we displacing? Are we leaving fair value gaps open? You know what I mean? It's good to do all that. So, but yeah, NASDAQ, right? London's low. We'll see what happens at the open, right? I'm a chill, let open take its course, and then see what happens after that. All right, so I just came back from my walk, you feel me? Came to look back at the market, see what happened. Basically, you can see that NQ ran up first. These 3 consecutive order blocks created an up close candle, right? Hitting that daily order block open on the right here, right? Came and hit that. After it hit that, you had a change in the state of delivery through these 3 consecutive up close candles. It didn't close through it, but we did get a retracement. Let's go to the 1 minute. 4 consecutive up close candles did close below it on the 1 minute. 950 to 1010 macro, right? You can see that price came up into this up close candle, and I think this is no, that's not the first presented. First presented FEG is here. All right, boom. All right, so there's that first presented FEG. Came up, hit a huge up close candle there, and then created an order block here. So after it ran into that up close candle right here, then they got go-karting. Yes. That's crazy. But yeah, it ran into that up close candle after a displacement, created a FEG right here inside of this candle low, right, to this candle high there. Right, so I'm just doing this just to study what happened the day before NFP. Looking at the conditions, right? Boom, up close candle, came back into an up close candle, did leave some FEG open. We were bouncing around midnight open price, right? But at the same time, we were holding this up close candle. It was the draw, and then the draw was that Asia low, right? Now, do we get to Wednesday, Tuesday, and Wednesday's low, right? Relative equal lows. That could be a possibility, right? Because we're not looking to expand and trend. We're both sided. We're two-sided. right now, so we could go for that Asia Tuesday, Wednesday low, or something inside of that low, which is, well, ES did not take out its Asia low yet. So there is a bit of SMT happening right now. Until we get through there and you see some displacement through there, then you don't know if it's going to go for Tuesday and Wednesday's low or dig deeper inside of all of these imbalances right here that was created during Wednesday, right? So there's no telling what price is going to do here. It is still a bearish bias right now because we have no change in the state of deliveries. You feel me? I think the draw is lower, but we have to get through here first, and we could just range around and shit. But for a sell, right? If you really wanted to take the risk today, price coming into here, this FEG, first presented FEG, which is right there, right? Once it came into there, you're inside of that macro. That's your macro there. So inside of there, went into that up close candle, started dropping lower, still holding that current new week opening gap, but the draw is lower to that Asia low, right? Because we already took out previous daily high, right? Ran into that daily order block. Wait, let me see if ES took out its previous daily high. Yeah, it's been did that, but tapped into the current new week opening gap and started running lower, right, to the current new day opening gap, which is today. So current new week opening gap hit into the current new day opening gap. So with all that being said, after it hit that new week opening gap, I think that was the trade lower, right? So you could have got a fill position. Say you even enter on the first presented fair value gap, right? God damn. Okay. That is what we doing. All right. So say you got an entry at the first presented fair value gap, right? And you put your stops right above here because you're anticipating this to stay open. So maybe you put your stops just a little bit above there, right? Anticipating that to stay open. And then for the run lower to the Asia low, which is there, right? That would have got you a nice 1 to 2. But say if you didn't want to take that entry, you needed confirmation, then you see that price ran up, created an up close candle, broke down CSD and all of the CSD, right? So soon it created that FEG, and then you probably could have got an entry right at that FEG, stops right above that up close candle, maybe a little bit higher, and then boom, you could have got a 1 to 2 or 1 to 1.9, 1 to 1.89 probably would have TP'd there, but it would have tagged you at a 1 to 2 out just like that, right, before even this retracement happened. So I'm thinking right now you have that fair value gap, and I'm looking for price to run from that new day open the gap, maybe lower. If it starts closing above it, then it's most likely a range day and it's coming back for these highs. People are thinking this is a sell. It's coming back for these internal highs, and maybe it just consolidates for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking might happen. If we start running through this up close candle right here and these down close candles and this new day opening gap, right, and we start closing above here, then I'm thinking maybe it might be a retracement to come and run this right here and maybe higher into that daily high, previous daily high again. I don't know, but my mind is set to thinking that is drawn lower to the daily lows and back to previous weekly low, Wednesday's low, Tuesday's low maybe, right? But that's asking for a lot. NFP tomorrow, and so that's asking for a lot. All right, so let's see what other traders. So Q is live streaming. Let's see what's up. Hopefully y'all can hear me still. Hold on, let me see if y'all can still hear me. Okay.
I'm not in the trade right now. Baby.
That way y'all can see his chat.
Should I take CE, bro? In this wig? I don't want to be that guy, bro.
All right, there we go.
All right, this is my trade idea right here. Stop loss here, and like potentially 2R here.
All right, what? Okay, so he's gonna try to take a buy right at that right there, that a buy right there type shit.
I know that they at the crib going crazy down, baby. What the hell they don't understand, baby.
Come on, Q.
I'm only risking $400.
I don't think it's coming back, Q. I don't know. I think if it has to come back, bro, that shit over.
Perhaps.
That shit is cooked. If it had to come back down there. Maybe once it like closes above these down close candles right here, boom. What time frame is it? 15 minute.
Oh, I'm at.
Oh, let me see. 15 minute.
Let's see, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. If it gotta come back down there, it's over. It's cooked. Cause look, you got. Okay, so look, we closed above this up close candle, these down close candles right here, using this breaker. I mean, not breaker, but yeah, using this breaker now with this fair value gap right here. So this is what it's using. If it gotta come all the way back down here,
I'm pretty confident in this one.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not going that high. I don't think it's going that higher, but it could come back down there. I ain't gonna lie. But I think this should be stay open, and this is the entry here, right at midnight open price in areas. But I don't think it's coming back down there.
Yes, Hog Mountain, baby. I want to get rid of this fucking car. That car's trash. Just want to like be able to cycle fast.
Okay, now I can hear you. These headphones are ass. I'm about to get some new headphones.
Barbarian.
Right here, look. I got these shits right here. Ow. Bro, what is he playing? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Q, bro. It's not. I don't think it's coming back down there, bro. Let's see. We'll come back to Q, and then we go to Tanya, see what she doing.
The SMTs, you know. So I just want to protect my position, my risk, and this is below. My accounts for that small retracement, not a deep one. It's just, you know. ES made a new high today, NASDAQ didn't, so point.
Did she take anything or like?
High resistance run.
I don't even think she. Oh shit! My dumb ass, bro. It's right, bro. I'm dumb as hell, bro. She has a whole position right here.
All I can do is protect.
So yeah, she took the buy that I was thinking about, like that I was saying that could happen.
It feels like I'm. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah. She took the buy that I said was gonna happen. So look, if you guys look right here, let's go look at it. I'm gonna pause Tanya real quick. Okay, so right here, right? So price went above those down close candles. After it took that sell side, which was at Asia, displaced above this current new day open the gap and midnight open price, came back to midnight open price. Look at the bodies, how it held that breaker, right? Fair value gap. And then now we're running to what I was saying, that this up close candle, right? And also above that FEG with that up close candle as an order block and previous daily high, right? Running back up there. But bro, it's Thursday. We're not expecting it to expand today on the daily time frame, right? So you have to think, where's the range and what's premium and discount of that range, right? Previous daily high is a premium, right? Previous daily high is a premium, and that Asia low is a discount. You're not anticipating it to keep expanding below Asia low and run to that Tuesday and Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, low. But if it does expand through there, then you can anticipate that to happen. But it's a Thursday, NFP week. NFP is tomorrow. You're not anticipating expansion. So It's premium to discount. So after it came down and took out that Asia, where's the premium and where's the discount? Where's the liquidity? Where can people get hurt? Boom, right here at that high right there, and there's your partial. So if you took that buy there, there's your partial in that FEG there.
We'll see. Bum, bum, bum.
So it doesn't have to expand where she thinking it's gonna expand to, right? It doesn't have to do that. Yeah, my fault, bruh.
Sheesh. Yeah, good trade. It's no matter what, it's a good trade. It's a W. Hit the
Yeah.
like button.
Nah, for sure, that was a W trade. I can't lie. Yeah. So it doesn't have to expand where she think it's gonna. It might just stop here where it's at right here. Where it's at right here. Boom. There.
I definitely was not the coolest I could have been during that retracement here, even though I knew that I entered early, you know. Well, that was simply, if I had waited for the entry, that's where the entry would have been, so.
Hold on, wait. Where was her entry supposed to be? My fault. She got
Kinda stuck
into.
with it,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Like she could have got in here. Right there instead of getting in so high, and then she probably had to keep her stops too
Change
low.
anything. Didn't cut her up or anything. We're up 47 points. Pretty sick.
So boom, look, you could have got a partial there at like a 1 to 2, low key, at a 1 to 2. If you want to keep your stops right here,
Trailing.
just to be a little safe, boom. Partial right here.
What's
Hold to
the
the.
point of this order block? It's below the first presented FEG. Put it like 97.
Hold it right up there. You know what I'm saying?
Diamond hands in this house, bro. Oh, actually, that was a pretty epic trade. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't even know how much like.
today
the
was
RR
clean.
It's probably really good.
Bro, today was clean, bro. But I don't have no FOMO. Like, I'm in my mind, I'm like, damn, I could have took that. You know what I'm saying? If I did trade today, this is what could have happened. I'm not afraid to miss all of this, bro, and wait until next week. You know what I'm saying? So it feels good. It feels good to study it though. See, this is why you study day before NFP days. You feel me? This is why you study them. So there we go. There's a partial right there. I would not be surprised that it doesn't go all the way up here. That created the high of the day. I would not be surprised because the liquidity is already taken here, right? That liquidity is already taken there. So now I'm not thinking of buying all in here. Buying here, we're at a premium. The next buy that I would think will happen is after it cleans up all of this, if it is gonna start expanding higher, right? But this could start ranging now. This could start going into a range. You never know. Like, it might not keep expanding. You would have to wait until it gets above this FEG, right, to maybe go higher. But I would not be trying to buy in here, right? I'll be weird, very, very, very iffy about that, right? So now look, we closed above that below this up close candle, and now we're using that up close candle. Now do we expand through this fair value gap right here, right? Bro, it's so nice out here, man. It's nice. I got this ball right here. I be practicing like my reflexes and shit. Oh fuck, see, I ain't got no reflexes right now. I be practicing my reflexes. I call this nigga Orange. I call him Orange. I'm like a big ass kid, bro. I swear to God. So there's that up close candle, and there's a FEG right in there. Right, so there's no telling. I would expect this fair value gap to hold. If not, bro, I wouldn't even anticipate that today. I think it's taking out this low.
It retraced
But-
very little, right? Retraced very little into this leg, very little into this leg, then distributed. So I'm thinking it's gonna continue. Should probably do the same.
Yep, it's this or then that. You feel me? If it keeps holding that FEG, then it should be going towards this high, this daily high. You feel me? I already had previous daily high taken out, but it hit previous daily high again. See that?
Secured my profits. I'm green on the day. I'm just trailing.
She's trailing her stop loss. Yeah, so she's trailing it type shit. Easy money. Because if it has to go through all of this, it's most likely going to come and smack that. It might just hold this high. But, you know, whoever's up here at that high of the day, maybe they want to burn them. You never know. But knowing what tomorrow is, it's not going to keep expanding to, you know what I'm saying? Just search and destroy. Maybe it'll take out this high up here, these highs up here, and then start running for these lows and shit, and this low. Search and destroy. Maybe. But right now it's looking good. Now it's looking good. Creating that down close candle, and this down close candle right here came into that fair value gap, left this fair value gap open. Doesn't really have to come down into there. But now it's contending with that up close candle there. So it's in between these two. That's why I'm saying there's no reason to be entering here, to be honest. Like, people who try to enter in here, bruh, you gotta be careful because it's at that premium.
Stalling a previous day high again.
Yep. So you can anticipate this. If it starts closing through that fair value gap, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's most likely coming for that low. If it starts closing through that fair value gap, this during
See it push
or
through
that.
this time. Third time's a charm, or not?
So I'm just reading the tape. So people who are trying to buy in here are most likely gonna get cooked. Who's trying to buy this, thinking that it's going higher to that previous to another daily high. So there it hits that down close candle. That's like your last defense, like right here. That down close candle right there, all of that, that's still like your last line of
Before my
defense.
stop. I don't know. It's either man's game. Doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, so it's already running.
Completely
Yeah,
filled that, rebalanced the first presented FNG. I basically put my stop like below this candle because I figured this was like a nice energetic push. I didn't want us to come back below this candle. And it's below 50%. Alright.
see, did she get hit
Stop
out?
down in profit.
Yep.
It's one win.
Yeah, so she got stopped out in profit.
Today.
She probably could have held her stop below that low instead, like she was saying.
Smaller size than usual. So, that's good.
Yay!
First I tried the long here, quick stop out here, and then I retried the long. Took a partial when ES took new high today, and then trailed my stop basically where that partial was, so that first target. And then I got stopped in profit. It doesn't matter to me what we do from here, it's just simply
So this is ES that she's on. This is NQ. Okay. See, I swear black people don't be reading, bruh. I don't be reading.
that leg. That was good.
So ES was the better buy.
Yeah. That was good.
But I don't see that low being safe. You feel me? So it's probably if
Basically,
it is.
I just entered here because I was
Damn
watching
tight.
this candle like touch this breaker again, and it just looked so strong, and I was like, I have to get into this because sometimes you just see straight up green candles because everyone's off sides or too many shorts are piled in. But we did end up retracing there, and I stayed patient. It's good. W.
It held that low though.
I'm happy. Hit the like button. Can I go over it one more time why I took the long? I think the hourly, there's an hourly SMT looked good. Let me go back to analysis. Yeah.
Yeah, so it closed through that first percent at FEG. I think it closed. Did it close back through it? Hold on, let me make this because bro, I got my computer like hitting, like the sunlight is just smacking this shit. Like I can't even see for real. But yeah, so I closed through the first percent and then went back above it, used the bottle. Hey, maybe it could run there, but now you're contesting with that FEG, right? Look how they created relative close. Might run this, get everybody out that's still selling, because look, this high that's coming in right here, this is the first expansion to that fair value gap. I don't think that high is gonna stay intact because the high wasn't taken there. It might come and run that out, get everybody out that's in early, and then start running for this. That's what I'm thinking, but it could just hold that FEG. That's what order flow is kind of looking like. Just hold that FEG, this up close candle, maybe, and then start running. That's what seems more probable to me than it going to that high. But you never know. Like if it's search and destroy day, I'm thinking like if I'm entering a position here, right? Shit, I'm thinking in terms of it coming to stop me out, like, because usually if I enter off of that first up close candle getting created and I enter off this FEG, they like to come and snag me out first and then start going lower. But this is more probable to happen instead of it coming to snag this out, come and hit that.
So first off, I came with the expectation.
Let's say,
NFP and
let's see if Q. Oh, live trade in 4 minutes. Copy trading in 5 XFAs. Oh shit, Diego, let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go.
A long off of this. Still might give that a stab on just one set of accounts. We have the 3 accounts on Apex. We're going to look to trade. We're looking to do 2 micros across every account. So that's 10 micros total, which is really, really cool because we're starting to actually start seeing some sizing up on our end right here. That starts scaling up.
Okay, let's see.
If you guys want to increase your...
Let's see what trade he took. Damn, why I gotta be slow?
150
Here we go.
standard is probably my goal. So then that's crazy funding right there.
So he must have already took his trade. I ain't gonna lie to you. I skipped too far ahead. L fucking reactor, bro. Bro, my Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi is being so ass, bro. It's that Airbnb Wi-Fi, bro. That Airbnb Wi-Fi, bro. It's cause all this wind blowing.
We did not, so yeah, data trade.
All right, let's go back inside, bro. It's too much wind blowing. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's too much wind blowing. And the Wi-Fi being ass. Hold on, Diego, bro. Diego, bro. Hold on, bro, cause this shit. Now I want to kind of calm down as soon as I'm getting up. But look at this, bro. Trees blowing and shit. I gotta go. Alright. So I'm back in the room. You feel me? Back in the room. And I'ma just watch it here. Alright, well, hold on. My fault. Back to this, bruh.
Get back up here and sweep this high. We don't have some sort of push lower, so I will be kind of continuing to look for my top step accounts.
Okay, here we go. Bro, L reactor, bruh. I was skipping through everything. My fault, bruh. I didn't think he took his trades that quick.
I'm gonna go for it here.
Nah, Diego, you FOMO'd in, I ain't gonna lie.
Bigger size.
Wait for that candle to close, and then the next one, when it comes back down, then
Might get in on the other accounts if we inverse.
enter that.
I think we inversed.
He didn't inverse it though. Yeah, hell yeah. I'll wait on that.
Not, so I'm gonna give it a second here. Play out.
I would have rather seen this close through there and then enter as the next one's coming down into that. Oh, this my shit. Mac better.
Really finicky, so I'm just gonna give it a second to breathe. I'm gonna take profit at scale 1 here.
Gotta plug up the laptop, bruh. Alright.
Let's see if we can get all the way up there. And go break even.
Alright, so we know he ate off of that. That shit slapped. Let's see what the other trade he took. Why this fucking connection being ass.
I do on this account, so I'm kind of in a crossroads. I don't want to touch the apex because I want to keep them copy traded. So yeah, not really sure.
Okay.
This is a short I want to get like used to taking. This on the
So
practice.
you down on practice.
These are the type of shorts I got in a little.
Okay, well shit. I mean, hey. I mean, it was lagging most of the video, but hey, he took some W trades type shit. I'm gonna just cut all that up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Look at the comment. No comments, bro. Nobody likes my videos, bro. But yeah, so you can see now it's just ranging and shit now. You feel me? Ain't nothing much to it. Let's see what ES did. ES ran up higher after hitting that midnight open price. Current new day opened the gap. Right, slapped out the 7 o'clock, well, the 9 o'clock, 8:30 to 9:30, not 10 o'clock, that range. We slapped out the lows, created a Sibby high that ran lower, taking out more sell side, right, had a displacement higher, right, back through that Sibby, so we busy back through it, and then we used that fair value gap there. So this range was balanced out. So there was no reason for price to come back lower than that. So like, let's say if I was to enter off of a long, right at the open of that fair value gap, and then stop right below this low target. I mean, the week open the gap, consequent encroachment as a low-hanging fruit objective, and then boom, we out of there. Maybe you could scale in here. I wouldn't even scale in here because we're thinking of it's not supposed to expand today, right? So that would be a quick little TP, and then boom, you out. Or you put it right below here because it's a balanced price range. It shouldn't be running back down into there. So you could, boom, expect half of that to stay open if it was to come back down. You know what I mean? And then boom, could have got a straight 1 to 2 before it hit the consequent encroachment. You know what I mean? So, hey, today was a cool little study session, cool little, you know what I mean, type shit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, sub to the motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.